Most women don't know what ovulation is. Hi, my name is Mfon Ikono. I'm a nursing student, and on this channel, I share my journey through nursing school, my learnings, my experiences, and how these lessons connect to everyday life, especially for young women. In today's video, I'll be talking about ovulation, a topic I learned this week from my embryology class, and why it's something every young woman should understand. Learning this changed how I see my body. So ovulation is release of secondary oocytes, that is mature egg, under the influence of hormones like estrogen and luteinizing hormone, to the fallopian tube where it can be fertilized by a sperm. Ovulation occurs mid-cycle. Now, in a 28-day menstrual cycle, ovulation happens on day 14. That's when ovulation happens. But I must tell you that if you should partake in a sexual activity, even on day 13, day 12, you are most likely to get pregnant. Why? Why? Because sperm lives for 2 to 5 days. So now the sperm being inside you and you happen to having a sexual relation like 2 days back, 1 day back. Now when your ovulation starts and the sperm will still be waiting there. Now the egg will now move from where it's being sent and now go down to the fallopian tube and now go meet the sperm. Explain it in this way. Take a woman's body like it's waiting or expecting a visitor. Now this woman's body, they are going to send one person to go wait and receive the visitor. Now the ovaries will release egg, move it to the fallopian tube, tell the egg wait there, sperm might come visit. So I hope you guys understood what I just said. What happens if sperm doesn't meet egg? Or rather, what happens if the egg doesn't get fertilized? What happens is that the egg will break down and the body later prepares for menstruation. Ovulation is that time in your cycle where your body releases an egg. And during this period, the estrogen peak and your body becomes hyper, alert, sensitive, which affect our daily lives, our relationships, and whatever we have going on. During this period, the woman's body changes slightly, not just slightly. There are some certain things the woman will experience and go through, such as increase in temperature, the vaginal discharge becoming white and slippery so as to make the sperm move easily. Some women might feel slight abdominal pulling, some might not. Yes, because everybody's body isn't the same. So I'm going to explain this using my personal experience. Now, during ovulation, I kind of have or feel things at peak level. Now, naturally, I'm an anxious person, and during ovulation, my anxiety increases. I feel it at, let me say, if I normally feel it at 80%, during ovulation, I'm most likely to feel it at 100%. Now, not just anxiety, all sort of emotion, especially as a young woman, you are going to feel it at 100%, I must tell you. I usually have more energy than usual. I become so hyper, and I'll just have this sort of strength, confidence. I'll be able to do things, plenty of them. So, and physically, there'll be breast tenderness, sometimes abdominal pulling. Those are my personal experiences. So the general effects of ovulation on young women are, number one is high body temperature. There'll be a slightly increase in body temperature. High sexual interest too, that peaks too. The vaginal discharge becomes white and slippery so as to make the sperm be able to move easily. Ovulation makes pregnancy possible. It's also a sign you have a healthy reproductive system, and it also regulates the menstrual cycle. I must say, knowing how ovulation affects me helps me understand my emotions better, helps me know that okay, this is what is going on, so I don't need to be hard on myself. And it also helps me communicate better with people around me so as to not, you know, I don't know if I should use the word causing problems, because sometimes I find myself doing something I won't like. I might become triggered easily, making me say or do something I shouldn't want to do at that moment. So I think communication will be needed with people around you. And having talked about the signs you might notice during ovulation, emotionally, mentally, physically, and even sexually, I want to encourage young women to take this phase seriously. One way you can do that is by tracking your cycle. You can use the app, or better off, you can calculate it manually so you could know what you should do or shouldn't do during that period or phase. Every young woman's experience is different, but understanding your cycle, you understand yourself. If you have any question about ovulation or anything I've discussed in this video, please leave a comment. And I would love to ask that as a woman, if you've noticed any of the signs I mentioned, do well to leave a comment too. If you enjoyed this video or you're a nursing student, please subscribe to my channel. I post every Sunday. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching my fun nursing